we're off. Holy shit, here we are. Kevin.
Yeah.
Wait, am I allowed to give out your real name?
You just did.
We'll edit it in post.
No, I don't give a shit. I go by many names.
My bad. Okay, so for those of you who were actually on time, and we were actually on time, which I'm impressed with.
I'd say punctual.
For the first time ever, I actually got on a half an hour early thinking, oh my God, I'm going to fuck this up again like I did last time. And for whatever reason, it worked out the way it was supposed to. So why don't we start off with you introducing yourself? Who do I have on? Who is this?
Well, right now, you've got Kevin. You also know me as King Big Nuts there on Twitter. That's at Token Hispanic 85. kind of thought long and hard about should I what's going to be my Twitter persona. Like, I don't want to be just like some random. Oh, hi, I'm Kevin. No, I got to be a person now. I'm King Big Nuts.
King Big Nuts.
King Big Nuts. You ever see somebody doing something stupid or say something and go, the balls on that guy? Well, I'm their king, so.
Okay, all right. That's good though. That's
where that came from.
Everybody needs a guy with big nuts in their crew.
Absolutely.
If anything, just to point at him and say, "Oh my God, look at the size of that guy's yams."
I'll say it also helps with us because someone's got to help with the wheelbarrow.
Oh, that's true. That's true. I actually built a fire pit over the weekend, and we had a wheelbarrow, and I didn't purchase the wheelbarrow, and I immediately regretted the decision of not being the one who bought it. Because it might as well have been made out of aluminum foil.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was not a good wheelbarrow. It was one of those ones that it cost like $5 maybe. And I feel like the handles were made of pine. And I actually think I heard it cry a little bit when I loaded it up with gravel to fill my fire pit.
Oh.
I was not
you might have gotten one of the ones that I made. I took an origami class and just somehow made wheelbarrows.
Speaking
of, shipped them out around the world. So,
speaking of origami, which has nothing to do with what we're talking about or what the question I'm going to ask you next, where are you from?
I am from the great city of Cleveland, here in lovely Ohio.
Ohio.
Yeah, nuts. Ohio.
Home
of the Drew Carey. That's our major export there.
You know what? It could be worse. I don't know how, but it could be. No, you could be the home of Ed Gein.
Yeah, there we go. I'd much rather be in the home of Drew Carey than Ed Gein. That's for sure. Wait. Didn't we have Dahmer though? I don't know. We've had a couple serial killers in Cleveland.
You've had some not great ones, that's for sure. You've had some trouble.
We've had some issues.
Yeah. Well, actually, Ohio is known as the home of serial killers because you have the most.
Well, most of us are born here, so
yeah, yeah, that's true.
Then we go out into the world and find our victims.
Yikes!
I haven't left yet because I haven't finished training.
All right. Okay. All right. So
I haven't got my serial killer diploma.
That's true. That's true. You know what? And the thing is, you can't get a job without a diploma these days. So it's probably best you get the serial killer one. So
well, go for
broke.
What you're passionate about, right? Go for broke.
All right. So where are you from? I mean, not where are you from? I already asked that. Do you have any hidden talents? Besides drinking blueberry moonshine.
I was say besides drinking moonshine and spilling it all over myself. If I do, they're probably still hidden. Yeah, any hidden talent. I try to do impressions. Like I've been working on a Christopher Walken, but it just turns out like John Travolta trying to do a Christopher Walken impersonation. So it's just all.
Have you asked anybody to join Scientology?
I've asked them if they've heard the good word, but they automatically slam the door on me. It's I don't want to hear it, man.
I don't know that I would open the door to you. Not that I don't love you, but if it's 2 a.m. and you're talking like John Travolta, I might keep the door closed myself.
It's probably a good idea. If I'm knocking on your door at 2 o'clock in the morning, go, hey, have you heard the word?
It does sound like Grease. Now say I'm Grease Lightning. Now say I'm Grease Lightning.
I'm Grease Lightning. Trying to do Christopher Walken, just get John Travolta.
Oh God! But if you could dance like either Christopher Walken or John Travolta, you could make millions.
I could probably get a little closer to Walken than Travolta. I mean, I've seen Saturday Night Fever. That guy can dance.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. All right. So what I'm noticing right now is that you're kind of breaking up for a second. Do you want to jump out and jump back in? I think the Wi-Fi might be going crazy. And while you're doing that, I'll take questions from the audience, of which there are 6.
Cool. 6. That's
jump
one
out
more
and jump back in.
we had when we started.
I'm going to resend you the invite.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Hi. I'm resending an invite at the moment. In the meantime, you can just watch me type in Kevin's email address, send me a DM, and I'll give it to you, and then you can email him your questions. That was a joke. Don't email him. That would probably be a little creepy, but it would be fucking hilarious. So, we'll talk after the show. And I spelled it wrong. So that's no good. I hope you guys like this extreme close-up of my face. So hopefully he'll be back. And is that diploma through Dexter? No. No, it is not through Dexter, but thank you for asking. I appreciate it. I hear him.
I'm coming back.
Much better. Much better. Okay. All right, we only missed a minute there, so let's get back into it. So so your hidden talent is your John Travolta / Christopher Walken.
It's John Travolta doing Christopher Walken.
Okay. Let's get to the next one. Tell me a joke. I want to hear a joke. What do you know?
Yeah. Crap. Someone wants me to again.
You don't have to tell a joke.
I'm not a traditional joke guy.
Okay.
I was gonna say a lot of my stuff just basically comes from crowd work, like doing a whole setup, punchline, delivery. That's a pain in my ass. But I would have to go with honestly. I really think we've grown lazy as a society. I mean, when we're making entire sentences out of emojis, I'm done, dude. I'm not trying to play Pictionary with people. That's what they're sending me. Like, I don't know what this means.
Especially when they add the squirt gun.
Right. What the hell am I doing with the squirt gun? Like,
do you want to have a water fight in the backyard, or are we having a thinly veiled argument right now? I don't know what's happening.
Yeah, like farming. Is that why you're sending me the eggplant? I mean, are we picking the peaches off the tree? What's going on? I'm not picking up your lingo. Words, please, words.
All right, what else we got? Here we go. Can you do a Boston accent?
No, I tried so hard to do a Boston. I can do a little bit of Boston accent. Like I can do your typical "Let's go park the car." Don't put that over there. Close I can get like a Peter Griffin laugh. Like,
okay, well you just laughed with a Boston accent, so I'm kind of proud of that.
Yeah, Peter Griffin. That's a good, being a big guy with glasses. All I need are green pants. But fuck that.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I can't do a Boston accent at all. I've tried so hard.
Okay. All right. It's not easy. What you got to do is you got to say regular words, but as if those words were coming out of the mouth of somebody who was hitting the head with a frying pan. Like your tongue doesn't work.
That's probably the best way to do it.
I think so. I mean, that's how I do it, and it's gotten me this far in life.
That's.
I just go upstairs. I braid myself.
I'm sure if I spent the. I got told I wasn't allowed to use the frying pans anymore, so I wasn't cooking with them. I was, doing a quick.
You were doing
never worked out quite right.
Attitude corrections. I get it.
Yep. Yes.
All right. Hey, well, we gotta try restart you one more time, only because you're starting to robot out and people can't hear your answers. Hold on. Let's ask the audience, guys. Is he roboting out? Hold on.
Am I?
Because it could just be on my end. Let's see what everybody has to say. If that's the case, I'll do a tight 5, maybe rub my nipples a little bit. You can send me a message on I'm not seeing anything, but you know what? Just restart your computer, and while you're doing that, I'll stay here and do nothing.
All right. Let me drop in this one more time.
Right now, I kind of wish I had that thing that they have at The Simpsons when something bad happens on Krusty the Clown, and they just hold up a sign with a drunk cameraman, and it says technical difficulties. I think his Wi-Fi router isn't good, so we're kind of fucked. But thank you for the heads up. Hopefully he'll be back in a moment. And I'm going to leave you with these words from our sponsor, which is Sarge's shorts. Do you hate wearing pants? Because Lord knows I do. That's why I'm wearing shorts. And if you would like some of those shorts, go to Kohl's, because I don't have any I can loan you. Mine are all spoken for. I gotta go. All right, I'm going to resend Kevin the link. Hi, everyone. What am I drinking? Alcohol, like everyone else. Let me see. I'm just kidding. I'm drinking Down East because I have to work tomorrow, so I'm trying to be responsible by only drinking cider. I'll be honest with you. It doesn't make a difference. So I'm resending him the link, and we're going to see what happens. It's weird to watch me on another computer. I have this one up because I'm not sure how everything looks until I see it on the other side of things. Amanda is not drinking. Xanadu girl gave me a smiley face. I don't know what that is. And Classic Computers is here. I think that's the German way to spell it. There's 2 Ks. One more K, and you're in a whole bunch of trouble. If Kevin doesn't come back, I might start dancing. I haven't decided yet. Who's got questions? Give me some more questions, you out there. Oh, All right. That's much better.
I'm back. I had to try to save everybody.
Okay. Can you do me a favor? Can you just turn off the speakers? Fine, April. I won't drink and dance. That's up to you. Tell me what to do. No, that's much better, man. You look a lot clearer.
All right, cool. Everybody can.
Okay.
Let's see. Yeah.
So you can't do a Boston accent. I already asked what your secret talent was, and you said it was impression. It was an impression of Christopher Walken. So
it's an impression within an impression.
Yeah. So it was like a inception of impressions, and I wanted you to do another impression just now, but you've already done two. I can't, in good conscience, ask you to do a third.
Threes are always good. They're hat tricks, buddy.
All right. Well, then do it up. Give me another impression. Give me something else.
Oh shit! He put me on the spot. All right.
Well, shit. You knew that shit was coming, man. I didn't fucking spring it on you.
I was say it's not like this was sprung on me. I can just do an impression of like a Southerner. I can put a little twang in it and talk like from Texas or Georgia.
You know, if you set up a Venmo account, you'll be just like another Southerner we know.
I have a beard as that time. I have a beard as well.
I couldn't resist.
Okay.
You know what?
Hey.
Only like one person in the chat is gonna know what that means, but that's okay.
Right? It's okay. That's Rapunzel, right?
All right. So let's play a game of Would You Rather.
Ooh, okay.
So here's the thing, though. The last two times we played Would You Rather, I've asked the guests, would they rather? I want you to ask me one first.
All right. Let's see. A Would You Rather for Sarge. All right. Would you rather go the rest of your life with hot coals in your shoes? Therefore, every time you walk, it's like you're walking across the hot coals. Or would you rather listen to Rapunzel talk about her hair regimen?
Oh, goddamn. Hot coals, please.
Yeah.
Hot coals all day, every day.
That's right.
All right, so I'm going to do my Would You Rather. Would you rather be the first guy to blow up in space?
Ooh.
Or the first guy to give... this is tough. Give Norman Reedus a hand job.
I mean, who says I haven't done that?
Was he holding the crossbow at the time?
I was like, I wasn't extra on The Walking Dead. Like, I told him, I'm like, I don't think this is how the scene's supposed to go, Norman. You're supposed to shoot me, not this. And I'm pretty sure we're not supposed to be in your trailer.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna do another Would You Rather. Because there's some people who might not know who Norman Reedus is, and I don't want this to go completely over their heads.
Yeah, that's well. Who doesn't know who that? You should have just said Daryl.
All right. Yeah, Daryl from Walking Dead.
Daryl from Walking Dead.
Okay. Would you rather get arrested for meth, or would you rather have sex with someone who has been doing meth for 20 years?
You know what? I'd rather get arrested for meth because then people.
No one wants to have sex with Charlie Sheen, right?
I was about to say, not to mention the fact that they're skeletons. I'm not trying to break anybody. I'll go to jail for something else.
Oh my God. Somebody had the best comeback about your Norman Reedus statement. Oh, he definitely shot you with something.
That's right.
You just got a Walking Dead pearl necklace.
I did. He was walking around with the ears. I was walking around with something else.
All right, I'm coming back to you. It's your turn. We're going to do the last Would You Rather before we move on to the next question.
Okay. Would you rather receive a reach around from Betty White or deliver a reach around to Betty White?
I don't understand the question. Both of those things are amazing.
That's a bad one. Hang on. Okay.
She's so hot. Obviously Betty White's hot, right?
Yeah, I mean, she's the hottest 90-year-old or 165-year-old there is. Whatever. She's old, and I dig it.
It doesn't matter how old she is. She's gorgeous.
Yeah, she can rock it. She
Yeah,
can totally rock it.
She can wear whatever she wants.
Hey, I'm good with the wrinkle suit. She's good.
She might need an iron for her birthday suit.
Most likely.
Yeah, maybe throw it in the dryer on permanent press for a little bit.
A little bit. I don't know. Maybe I like the wrinkles. They feel funny.
Okay. Well, now I want to grow up. So let's move on to the next one. Good God. What are you listening to right now? What's your music? Situation?
Music pretty much depends on the day, honestly. Like I can go from listening to like Black Sabbath and Ozzy to some of the hip hop things like Ludacris and Bone Thugs and all that.
Okay.
No country though. I don't do country.
You know, I don't mind country music. It depends on the artist and it depends on the song they're singing about. If they're singing like the 37th country song about catfish, I'm probably gonna tap out.
I was gonna say before it was always my wife left me, my dog died, and my pickup truck broke down. Now it's kind of bubblegum poppy.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
I don't know how I feel.
How many times do you really need to write a song about your dad who just died hanging out with Jesus?
You know what?
After the third song, I get it. He's up there, and that's fine.
And there's always a long black train coming to get you.
Yeah. It's too much. I miss like Johnny Cash and like Waylon Jennings, like the guys that sang about real shit.
Right, there you go.
I want a country song about your hangover, and I don't want it to have a happy ending. Is that too much to ask? I feel like I'm not asking for much there.
You know what? That's a tall order, buddy.
I feel like it is, and that's too bad. Every song about your dog, it doesn't have to end in you meeting a girl in Daisy Dukes. Maybe one song about your dog ends with it, I don't know, killing your other favorite dog, and then you have to take it to the vet and get it registered. I don't know.
I'm wondering why we got to bury our dog in the song at all.
Because listen, I don't make the country music rules. You have to have a dog in there. That's the rules.
I would say if you want a good country music song, you need a dog, a long black train, a girl that left you, and a pickup truck.
And maybe if you want to get light with it, red Solo cups.
Red Solo cups.
Right?
It's actually the ringtone on my phone.
There is nothing more country than red Solo cups, I think.
Yeah,
a keg stand with red Solo cups. Or there's nothing more country, or there's nothing that has been written by Eminem that wouldn't eventually lead to red Solo cups.
That's
so it crosses genres. Red Solo cups are the glue that holds our musical world together.
That's all you need.
Because white kids use them for everything. Sports,
absolutely.
Now, and alcohol.
Sports, alcohol. Sometimes the two actually make. Like, isn't there like a professional beer pong thing or something?
If there is, I might be kicking out of retirement.
Sarge is getting pro.
I might have to. Oh, Amanda says we should also horses. Horses are also part of country. You're right. But I feel like once tractors became like commonplace around the country, horses took like a back seat.
Yeah, horses took a back seat to tractors.
I agree. In more ways than one. Next question.
Oh.
What are you watching? What do you watch on TV? What's your thing?
Well, I'm kind of a nerd, so I kind of watch like the Flash and the Arrow show. One that I can watch and like nonstop watch. It's Burn Notice. I don't know if you've heard of that.
Oh yeah, I went through a whole thing with Burn Notice. The thing that blows my mind about Burn Notice is it can be. It is without question one of the most poorly written TV shows on earth, but it doesn't change the fact that I fucking love that show.
Right. I can't stop. I can't
stop watching it.
I love Bruce Campbell.
And who is that skeletal lady who's on that show? She looks like maybe a bag of cremated remains.
Right, yeah.
She's still hot, and I don't get it.
I would say the super hot chick in that flick. Yeah. I forget her name, but I know her character's name. When she
puts on a skin-tight dress, I'm immediately taken back to 8th grade when there was an anatomy skeleton in my classroom.
Exactly. I see her, and I'm thinking, you'd look real good hanging up in my on there during Halloween, scaring
Well, I have to say that is the most Ohio capital of serial killers thing I think you've said tonight.
Don't worry, the night's still young, buddy.
No, I mean she's gorgeous. It's so. I don't want to body shame anyone, but maybe eat a steak for me, just for me.
Little protein.
She doesn't have to lose any weight. I just want her to sit down and show me that she's capable of ingesting food. Because right now, I'm pretty sure she only survives via sunlight.
Yeah, water and like saltine cracker once a month.
Yeah, I'm concerned about her weight more than anything.
Right. I just love Bruce Campbell. Like, that guy's drunk all the time.
He is amazing. Bruce Campbell's a fucking hero to Americans. He's got a jaw that makes me wish.
Shit, I'm losing Sarge.
Oh, no, You're back. You're back.
There you go. You're back. All right. I was say you started like glitching and pausing, and it paused on a really awkward face of you.
You know what it is? Bruce Campbell got a hold of the feed, so I'm going to move on.
I was say Groovy Bruce decided he was going to, pop in
so
there.
Who's your favorite? So, no. What inspires you?
Honestly, the laughter that I get from people.
Okay.
Like, anytime I can make someone laugh by just basically being a jackass, I'm cool with that.
That's a story of my career as a father. I just come home, my kids come running up to me, and I'm like, "Hey, you smell terrible," and they're like, "Ah, Dad," and I'm like, "Oh, great."
They're your biggest fans.
No, seriously, take a bath. You smell awful.
Right? Yeah, little Irish Spring, something.
Yeah, maybe not Irish Spring. Maybe like Irish Chernobyl or something. Anything to kill the smell.
Anything that's gonna just absolutely eradicate it. Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. My kids don't smell that bad. Well, one of them does, but that's only because he's a rough and tumble little boy. He likes to get out there and get stinky.
Well, yeah, little boys stink.
Yeah, that's what they do. It's kind of their job. It's right next to like catching frogs in shoe boxes, poking holes in it, and then leaving it in places where you don't want to find a frog at 2 a.m.
Hey, at least he poked holes in the box, man. I know kids that just put the frog in a box and leave it. That's always fun to find.
You know you're not doing anything to hurt Ohio's serial killer capital of the world reputation, right?
Oh, I know. I got to live up to the hype, buddy. We murder.
Gabrielle Anwar is the name of the skeleton from Burn Notice.
There we go. Yeah. Gabrielle, I think it's Anwar or something.
Yeah,
like
she was in a movie with Michael J. Fox. He played a concierge in a hotel, and she was also in. Nope, that's all I remember her from. I'm sure she was in something else.
I would say all I know is Burn Notice, and for me, the biggest star in that show was Bruce Campbell.
Bruce Campbell, it was amazing. You know, the guy from Burn Notice, though, now that I think about it, he also could have benefited from some fatty protein.
Yeah, he could have, eat a burger, buddy. I know you're sitting there eating yogurt all the damn time, but,
He looked like his cheeks were imploding. No one has cheekbones like that. Burn Notice guy. No one does.
Not without, like, help of a doctor.
Okay. All right. So, all right. Now we're at what's your favorite social media account?
Ooh, there's a few of them.
Okay.
Let's see. Obviously Rapunzel. Like that's a fun one. She's protected, so we're not gonna. I don't have her permission to throw her handle out there or anything.
She's pretty good.
What's that one IT guy that always, he does his little videos and the women swoon over him? Oh, yeah, Banner here.
The IT guy. Of all the attributes that Banner has, IT guy's the one you use. Excellent.
You're goddamn right that's the one I'm going to use because that's the one we can poke fun at. I mean, come on. I'll admit it. The guy's a good-looking man, so he's got all these women just completely full.
You're right. Of course.
So, of course, I'm going to pick on the one thing that I'm sure he's probably really good at and a very important person. But you know what? You're an IT guy, Banner. Geek Squad.
I didn't know that. I didn't know. I've known the guy for years. I had no idea.
I think he's always posting shit about IT, so I'm assuming he knows something about computers. If not,
he's just a fan of computers. Hang on, everybody. Hold on.
Oh shit!
I forgot to plug my laptop in like a dope, so I gotta plug it in right now. Otherwise, I'm gonna lose everything. Okay, we're good.
All right, cool.
Wait, someone says you're mad you're not wearing my hoodie. Well, had you tuned in on time, you would have seen him wearing it.
Right, I did have it on, but I got a little
Majesty.
warm. Like I'm nervous around the destroyer here. I mean, come on, this is star power, people.
It really isn't star power. I'm just a guy who had nothing better to do with his time because his wife and kids are in bed at 9 o'clock every night.
That's also true. But if people are wondering where I found such a wonderful hoodie, I mean, there's no doubt about it. Like that's where you can find the hoodie. Among other things, like
I wish Faculties was on tonight, but it's actually his birthday, so he couldn't be here. So I'm gonna make sure I tag him in it tomorrow.
Oh, absolutely!
That's
happy
so great.
Birthday, buddy! You're
you know fantastic. You know what? Faculties, happy birthday! Everybody, go wish that guy a happy birthday when you get a moment.
Hey, greedy bastards! You don't stop until you watch us, then you go give him a happy birthday.
Yeah, don't stop now. I mean, you got to watch the show.
Yeah, we come first.
Yeah, we're beautiful and we're important, and everyone loves us.
Absolutely.
Oh, there's another comment in the chat that says you look exactly like my brother Jordan. Is this just Jordan?
No, but I've pointed that out that me and him are,
This is actually the Hispanic version of Jordan.
That's right. This is if you were to turn on to Telemundo. It's Telemundo Jordan. How you doing?
I can't wait to send him this. It's so good. Oh man. Oh, he's gonna watch this too. All right, what else we got? What's your guilty pleasure? Something you'd be embarrassed to tell anyone, but since there's only 8 people watching right now, who would you tell?
I like Nickelback. That's my guilty pleasure, man. I kind of dig Nickelback. Like, it's no Dave Matthews, but
okay.
Don't judge me, Sarge.
I think I left something in the other room. I just gotta. I'll give me just a minute.
All right, now that Sarge is gone, I'm taking this bitch over. So, welcome to the King's Kingdom. If it goes back to Sarge's camera, you can look at all the toys he's got sitting there because he ain't coming back. I told him Nickelback is okay. This is my plan all along.
Okay, settle the fuck down. Nickelback is terrible, and you should be ashamed of yourself. I don't normally judge people on their guilty pleasures, but that's. Oh, somebody even retracted a message criticizing Nickelback.
Oof.
And then just said, "No judgment, man." No, I'm just fucking with you. You know what's funny is Nickelback. So I don't love Nickelback. I won't pretend I do. But Chad Kroger actually did he did a song on an album with Steel Panther, and it was actually really fucking good. It was really good.
The guy can sing. The band, on the other hand, I mean, I get it. They do the same 3 chords, but what's that one band? I can't even remember them. They do the song's called "The Devil's Bleeding Crown."
I don't know, man.
I don't know. It's a clear ripoff of
literally any fucking death metal band in the history of the world.
No, they're not death metal. They rip off Nickelback. That's what they do. But people love them.
What do they look like? Who's in it?
Yeah.
Anybody I know?
Don't know.
Friends? I know Nickelback has got a big fight with Stone Sour right now.
How are they going to fight? It's like Stone Sour kicked their ass.
Right?
Like, I just said guilty pleasure was Nickelback. I enjoy them. I don't have the putrid hatred for them, but
I don't really have a putrid hatred for them. I just have a general annoyance. My hatred is saved up for more important things, like
Dave Matthews Band,
Justin Bieber.
Oh, don't get me started on that.
John Mayer's face when he sings. Justin Bieber. Really, those 3 things are what really get to me.
You know what? Speaking of Bieber, I got my money on Tom Cruise on that fight.
Creed is also shitty, actually. Someone mentioned that. Creed is also shitty.
Yeah, I don't like Creed. I don't like Creed.
I don't like Creed. They're not good.
No.
Creed is like Nickelback if Nickelback was in church a lot.
There you go.
Yeah.
If Nickelback went to church every Sunday, they would essentially be Creed.
It's like if the Swedish Chef was singing. And I think maybe a comedian did that, but it sounds so much like the Swedish Chef that maybe a comedian didn't do it, and it just sounds like they should have.
It's a good possibility.
You know, it almost sounded like you said a good possibility, and that would have been an amazing pun. So think about that for the next time we mention the Swedish Chef. Okay.
I'm gonna have to.
Okay. What's your weirdest social media interaction? What's the weirdest thing that's ever happened to you on social media?
Weirdest thing. All right, this goes back to Facebook, or not Facebook, MySpace days.
No snap.
Yeah. This one girl actually, she sent me I don't know, like a message or a post or some goofy shit, whatever MySpace did. But she was trying to sell her cam show, and it ended up turning out to her trying to get me to suck on her toes.
So, time out. She wanted you to put your mouth on her toes, apropos of nothing. There was no like lead in. It wasn't just like,
nope. It
people are
was
going to pay us good money if you lick my toes. It was just, hey, you know, it'd be fun. My toes in your mouth.
Yeah,
guy?
pretty much. Like she's, you know, she just comes across. She goes, "Hey, I see we're, you know, in the same area. I like foot play." Oh, okay. I'm not really a foot fan. They're on the ground, and the ground's dirty, so I don't want that anywhere near my mouth.
They rarely smell good. No one ever smells a foot and goes, "This is an amazing foot." Good work.
I was say, I've never smelled a foot and went, "Yeah, hang on, let me put my zipper down."
I've never smelled a foot and been like, you know where this belongs? My butt.
In my mouth.
Yeah. Right in there. The whole foot. All 5 toes. Let's see what happens. Speaking of feet and not anal, my weirdest thing that happened over the last couple of weeks is I keep getting DMs from accounts that I just follow them because like I don't always look. I just I see an account. And I'm like, well, they didn't start the sentence off with "am from America," so I believe in you.
Right.
And then they send me a DM and they're like, "Hey, want to buy pictures of my feet?" And I'm not trying to kink shame here, but like maybe lead with something else.
Right. If I didn't share the vajankle with you, I don't like that kind of stuff. I'm good.
Yeah. No, the vajankle scares me a little bit because there's somebody out there who wants to fuck a 7 foot. And I'm not okay with that either.
You know what? They probably live in Ohio. Oh, God.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good point. And then I wonder, like, when the vajankle arrives, does the lube that comes with it look like athlete's foot cream?
As I say, they put like a fake seal of like what is it, Lotrim or whatever.
Yeah, like how committed are you to the idea of fucking a 7 foot?
Not that committed. That's
whoa, toe stuff hot. Okay. WRX Revenant. I'm gonna stop talking about it. What about the ankle he mentioned? So he was way ahead of us because we're a minute behind. That's creepy and scary. Okay, we're gonna move on to the next question. Let's move on to the next question.
Please.
Okay, what's the weirdest place to go on a first date?
This is not from personal experience, but I'd probably have to say probably a morgue.
God damn it, you read my fucking mind. The city morgue. That's the right answer.
I was about to say, if you're sitting there and you're working at the morgue and whatever, and you're setting up a date, oh yeah, just come meet me at work and then we'll go. Yeah, no, tell your date to meet you at the city morgue and you'll be ready. Yeah, she ain't showing up, bro.
I bet she knows how to make your leg twitch after you stop breathing, though.
Definitely can induce some rigor mortis.
Oh.
There it is.
You win.
Oh. That tends to happen.
Oh, God. Well, all right. Next question. You horrible human being. All right. This is actually the part of the show we get into audience participation.
Ooh, good crowd work. Let's do it.
We got about 20 minutes left because we actually did this on time tonight. We're going to give you 5 minutes to ask questions. And there's 8 of you, so all of them will get answered.
Every single one of them.
It won't be 5 minutes. It'll be like 2 minutes. I'm just going to go grab a beer. ask you questions, and then make them good though. I'm looking over at the computer like they can see me. Make your questions good, you assholes.
They gotta be good.
Dating at the morgue. What's wrong with cracking open a cold one? You, sir?
Bravo.
You're my favorite now.
That's good stuff. Bravo.
Oh my god, that's so good. Okay, so if we don't get any crowd work, I'll have some more questions in like a minute. I'll be right back.
Yeah, that works. Sorry, just getting another beer. Should probably get another bottle. Wow, I heard something break. That can't be good. Either something broke or Stone Cold Steve Austin's about to come like whoop our ass. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, that's not good. Quit beeping. Quit making sounds.
All right. Let's see. Do we have any questions? Questions?
Yeah, no questions. There's no questions.
Okay. That's okay. I came prepared. I have some questions for you.
Oh,
normally some people show up in the live chat, but I gave them zero warning about this, so I guess it's my fault.
Yeah.
Okay. Question number 1. What is the least sexiest name?
Male or female? Because male, it's Earl.
Earl, really?
Earl. Yeah, I don't really see Earl being a sexy name.
I feel like guys named Earl have giant dicks.
Well, they have to because they have an unattractive name, Sarge. Come on.
Oh, no. Okay. All right, next question. The girl. We got to give me.
I would say for women, I'd have to say Cassandra, because I've dated several Cassandras and they were absolutely horrible people.
I was gonna say it's kind of a sexy name. I don't know what's wrong with you.
It's a stripper name, and strippers are horrible people by trade.
Oh, okay. I disagree thoroughly, but that's only because I've met a lot of very kind-hearted strippers. They may be covered in glitter, but they got a heart of gold.
For the most of them, that's true. But I dated one, and it wasn't good. She had a heart of meth and a mouth of no teeth. So.
Oh man, Ohio sounds like a great place. I can't wait to visit.
Oh, it's like one giant trailer park. It's fantastic.
We have a place like that here. It's called Stoughton.
Oh,
it's not nice. It's a ugly town. All right. What's the weirdest thing you've ever smelled?
Weirdest thing I ever smelled. You know what? It would have to be some stuff at work. We deal with a little, like, we have a cement that we use and we make it in house and everything. I'm like, God.
Then they just open the fridge. They're like, Kevin, come here. We got some stuff.
Right, like it's been in the fridge for a while. Like, hey, smell this. Oh, it's horrible.
I know.
That's never good.
I know. That's always what happens. That's always the follow-up statement. When you're like, oh my god, that's awful. They're like, I know, right? Can you smell it again for me?
Every time. Do it again. Take a good whiff this time.
Oh, we do have some. Finally, we do have some questions from the crowd.
It's about time, you lazy bastards.
I know, right? We've only been. Oh shit! You know what it is? We were on a 1-minute delay. Sorry. Okay, so what's the worst job you've ever had and why?
The worst job I ever had. I'd have to say being a clerk at the Circle K, man. Like,
really?
Convenient. Oh god, yeah. People would come in there and do like their lottery, and other people are getting off of work. And there's a line forming, and you try to tell the older people, you know, like, if you're gonna do your lottery, go scratch it in your car or something. Don't do it here at the counter.
I used to smoke cigarettes, and nothing bothered me more on my way to work than try to buy a pack of smokes, and there's some like 700-year-old guy who's giving the numbers to the other guy. He's like, What number's on 86 there? No, I don't want that one.
Right, I'm just trying to throw $5 on pump 12, man. I don't care if you're looking for that magic ticket that's going to give you like $7.
Yeah, buddy. If your strategy worked, you wouldn't be in the Circle K buying scratch tickets right now.
Right.
So
You would, yeah. If everything was working how you planned it, you wouldn't be in this convenience store taking up my time.
okay. So for me, the worst job I ever had was working at Saks off Fifth Avenue.
Oh God! Oh.
So there's Saks Fifth Avenue, and then there's Saks off Fifth Avenue, and the difference between the two is that Saks off Fifth Avenue is a terrible place to work. I've been to Iraq, and I got to tell you, Saks off Fifth was still the worst place I've ever been. Because at least in Iraq, I knew what my job was, and that was to duck and not almost get stabbed. Whereas Saks off Fifth, my job was to maybe get stabbed, stopping someone from stealing a Ivanka Trump T-shirt.
No, yeah. See, here in Ohio, there's like a 75. Let's face it, you're gonna get stabbed no matter what job you're at.
Oh, okay, all right. Now I know. Stuck on a Desert Island. Top 3 movies.
Easy. The first Ninja Turtles from 1990. That movie still holds up. Fight me on that one.
That was a good movie. I'll give you that.
Then I'd have to toss in Carlito's Way because I'm a Pacino fan.
Excellent movie.
And I prefer Carlito's Way over Scarface because it's an Italian being a Puerto Rican instead of an Italian being a Cuban. Figure that one out.
Okay, and your third?
Oh, and the third movie, I would have to toss in Dawn of the Dead, the original one, not this remake one where the zombies are running and shit. Zombies don't run.
I owe you a Dawn of the Dead, the shopping mall version of Night of the Living Dead. Phenomenal goddamn movie.
Fantastic.
And I actually owe you a version. I haven't forgotten about it. I just haven't seen it in a while, so I need to find it on the interwebs, and it's not easy.
No, it's really not. It's a hard find.
And then we got a question. Who's your comedic hero?
George Carlin.
Okay.
That was easy. George Carlin. Loved him. Cranky old guy.
He's a good one. I like George Carlin a lot. My only problem with George Carlin is that he's not alive anymore.
That's true. He's no longer with us.
There's so much he could tell us now.
He's
so many things he could say.
Not only is he a great comedian, but great in movies. Who didn't love him in Dogma and all the Bill and Ted movies?
So good. Okay. And right now I'm just checking. Give me a ridiculous fact.
A ridiculous fact. I mean, isn't that like close to guilty pleasure? Like I tolerate Nickelback.
No, not a fact about you. Just a ridiculous fact that you know that maybe nobody else does.
The human head weighs 35 pounds.
That's not a true fact at all.
That's, yeah.
8 pounds. It's 8 pounds.
8 pounds. Is it 8 pounds?
Yeah.
Where did I get the 35
upgrade? You gave it an upgrade.
I did. Well, I was measuring my head. That's again, it's not a fact about me. It's just a fact in general.
You gave it a 27-pound upgrade.
Yeah. Well, it's a big head. With the hair, it just weighs it all down.
Oh, somebody said Dawn of the Dead, great film. I've been to the Monroeville Mall where they filmed.
You know what? Fun fact about pretty much all of those original Romero movies. My mom grew up like in the town where all that stuff was. So
well, yeah,
when I was
Pennsylvania, right?
All in Pennsylvania there.
That's pretty awesome.
So growing up, we'd go out and visit Grandma and Pap and all them, and Mom's like, well, that right there's the house where they filmed Night of the Living Dead. And I used to go shopping in the mall for Dawn of the Dead. And those mines for Day of the Dead was absolutely horrible. Like
Day of the Dead was terrible. It had the one, but it did have my favorite line out of any horror movie ever. It was when the woman's filling up the helicopter and he says, just hold it in there until it spits out at you.
Yeah, that it has its moments, but overall,
greatest unintended porn line in the history of movies.
I'm pretty sure that line might have gotten used in a porn after that.
Okay. What Oh, Jesus. What kids movie completely scared you? What like movie made for children terrified you?
Uh, Kid movie that absolutely terrified me.
It could just be a part of the movie. It doesn't have to be the whole movie.
That's a really good question. I never really watched too many kid movies. Like mom and dad kind of ushered me into adult flicks like right off the bat. My first
You
movie
just like
was
watching Debbie Does Dallas like at 12 years old.
no, it was more horror movies.
I'm fucking with
Like
you, I know.
Debbie Does Dallas didn't happen until I was 13, buddy.
Okay, all right. And that's when Uncle Steve came over to babysit you after mom and dad went to the store.
Uncle Jeff, but yeah.
You know, not to get off on a tangent here, but you're not too far from my age. You know exactly what I'm saying when I say the term woods porn, right?
No, that might be a
Really?
regional thing.
No,
Yeah.
you know what it is? You're probably just a little bit younger than I am. How old are you?
I'm 33.
No, you should be old enough for woods porn. So woods porn was what happened before the internet, where you and your friends would be out playing in the woods, like destroying. Yeah, and then you find that the porn mag that's waterlogged and gross, so you have to turn the pages with a stick, but it's like a hustler.
Yeah. No, wood porn. All right, yeah.
Yeah, woods porn.
Woods porn. Yeah, we didn't have woods. We just had shrubs. So it was like
shrubs porn. Okay.
Shrub porn.
Garden
Bush.
porn. It was
double
garden.
bush.
Bush.
Yeah, double bush. Bush.
And I'm like heartbroken that my kids aren't going to go stumbling through the woods one day and find this gold mine. Instead, they're just going to Google the wrong thing and go through puberty immediately.
Right, they're just going to Google like Lindsay Lohan and just,
oh, there's another side to Herbie the Love Bug. Well, I am a changed man. Somebody asked, what was your worst experience dating Cassandra? Were there multiple Cassandras? Was that it?
Yeah, there's a couple Cassandras.
Okay, so pick the worst experience out of all of them.
Lord, okay. The worst one was probably when she asked me to drive her to this really sketchy part of Cleveland, like a neighborhood I wouldn't even go during the daylight. And this chick's trying to get me to go there at like 2:00 in the morning because she's got to drop something off. So like,
was it a baby? Was it her child? Did she have to drop off a child at a fire station to abandon it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she was getting a fix. I later found out that she was all about the meth. So she was probably delivering a blowjob to her dealers.
And then she ran out to your car and carried it home?
Not so much. It was a truck, so I told her just toss it in the back and let's go.
Okay, well, I'm sad I asked that question. Next question.
Me too.
Okay. If all animals on Earth could talk, which one would be the rudest?
Probably the squirrels.
Yeah. Squirrels are twitchy as fuck. I don't trust them. I don't trust them.
Yeah. Squirrels are the meth heads of the animal kingdom.
I still think cats would be the rudest, though.
I think cats would be more condescending.
Yeah, maybe. Okay.
Like
birds might be fucking rude. You know, birds would be rude because they can fly away from you.
Right? Yeah. Just say something and then poof away.
Yeah.
They do it when they shit on my car all the time.
I'm like, oh, look, that's a pretty cardinal. And the cardinal's like, yeah, you know what? You're ugly as fuck. If my ass looked like you, I'd poop on your car anyway. You'd be like, that doesn't even make sense as an insult. And the bird's like, I don't care. Fuck you. I'm a bird. I'm going to fly away now.
Right. Birds are dicks.
They are dicks.
Right.
Because they shit on everything you own. And they don't care. You leave something outside and the bird's like, hey, I got this nice wide open lawn here, but I'm still going to shit on this guy's deck just for fun.
Absolutely. Like, you know what? There's a good statue over there, but you know what? I think I'd rather go ahead and drop one on this guy's car.
Right.
He just got it washed.
And then my next question is, I've never seen a bird pee, so I have to wonder, do birds pee? What's your opinion on this? Yes and yay and no. Yay and nay.
I'm gonna go with yay. I mean, how else do they get those nests to stick together all night? They're not weaving that shit. They're using their piss. It's like a glue.
Or maybe they're jacking off and doing
Ooh,
the world's first glue, sex glue.
that's It didn't come from horses.
If any of you know science, chime in and let me know if birds pee. All right,
Right.
Next question. Oh, I like this. What's the most embarrassing thing you've ever won?
The most embarrassing thing I ever won.
What's the most embarrassing thing you've ever put on? Clothing, jewelry?
Oh, Warren. You know what? I used to have one of those shirts that changed colors when you did the whole like.
That's not embarrassing. That's fucking amazing. Those shirts were amazing. They were maybe like Swatch, weren't they? You could put your hand on it and you have the handprint of your hand on your shirt.
Yeah, but after a while, this was like a really bad one or something. Because after a while, like the handprints and everything would still be on there. So
Did you put them in the dryer? Because you're not supposed to put them in the dryer.
Yeah, see, no one. I wasn't doing laundry at 8 years old, so yeah, it got dried.
Neither was I.
Probably got dried.
I inherited all mine from my uncle, my older brother. So
I was saying, as far as embarrassing,
like, hey, do you want to be the coolest guy in school? Then don't wear this shirt. But if you do wear it, don't put it in the dryer.
Yeah. Clothing wise, I've never done anything. I did have a rat tail though. That shit happened.
Oh snap! So did I. So did everybody who was part of the '80s, at least in some way or another.
Yeah. I had that bad boy wrap all the way around my head. It was impressive.
You could wrap it all the way around your head?
Yeah. Like from the back of my neck, I was able to I'd sit there in school and chew on it because I'm weird like that.
So my rat tail wasn't that weird, but it was definitely there.
Yeah, I grew that bad boy.
Feel a little bad. Birds do not have urethras, so they pee and poop at once. Thank you for the advice.
There it is. Thank you.
Sarge, now you really sound like that Mark Wahlberg SNL sketch with all the animals. Fuck yourself. So the next question. All right, this is going to be the last question.
Okay.
What is the weirdest? I love this question. What is the weirdest thing you've seen in someone else's home?
The weirdest thing I've seen in someone else's home. I would have to say a pottery wheel, but I didn't know it was a pottery wheel.
You thought it was like a hand run Sibian, didn't you?
I kind of did. I thought it was some weird thing.
Spin out on it? Yeah,
it did. Because my buddy was into, like, his wife did all the ghost shit. But I walk in his house and it's just kind of sitting there. What the fuck is that, man?
And you got to pedal it, right? You got to pedal it to make.
I was saying there's like a foot pedal down there.
Was it motorized or was it one of those things you just kept your foot on the whole time and it spun around?
You know what? It was motorized. Like she'd hit the pedal and then that would just keep it going.
Okay.
But I didn't know what the hell it was because there was a lump of something on there. And I just kind of asked my buddy what the hell they were doing. And he said, don't worry about it. So after, I got real.
He's either ashamed of that pottery wheel or he's really ashamed of his sex wheel.
I would say I'm thinking he's more ashamed of the sex wheel. Like he was not. He's a weird guy.
Okay. Wow. I'm almost disappointed I asked because now I'm uncomfortable and I don't want to meet your friend. However, we're going to try something new tonight. How do you feel about asking me a question?
Asking you a question?
Yeah. Do you want to ask me a couple of questions? Let's see what happens here.
All right. All right. Because I've given you endless shit about this. What was the idea about putting your face on a pillow?
It wasn't actually my idea, believe it or not.
Okay. All right.
Faculties and I collaborate a lot, and he was like, dude, wouldn't it be funny if we put your face in a pillow? And I'd be like, yeah, that would be really funny. He's like, good, because they put your face in a pillow.
I'm sitting there. Well, as soon as I checked the link and everything, and as soon as I saw the pillows, I go, All right, I want to know how many people ordered this pillow, and then I want to know of those people, how many of them made themselves like a pillow Sarge that they just kind of sit in a corner, like
You know what's
nothing
funny?
weird, just sit
No one
there
has
and like.
bought any of the pillows. Not one person has bought the pillow. And so, like, part of me is like, okay, I'm glad because that would be super creepy. But then the other part of me is like, wait, what's wrong with my face?
Nothing so much. It's just you wouldn't see it on a pillow. Like
there's no
this
reason
shirt.
to buy a pillow of me. This isn't Tiger Beat in 1986.
I was
Like,
about to say, like,
I'm not Corey Hart. Don't buy my pillow. But it's just funny, so we leave it up.
all right. Well, since no one's bought, this is gonna be fun. I'm gonna have to buy the pillow now.
I
I'm
kind
not
of
gonna.
want to buy one too, but then I realized like I'd have to use it. Like I can't just leave a pillow lying around, and then I wouldn't be comfortable sleeping on my own face. I wouldn't like
Sleeping
it.
on. Yeah, I'm like, yeah, we're tight and all, but I'm not trying to lay my head down on Sarge's
It would
face.
be weird. It would be to me. I would feel more comfortable if you used it as like a hemorrhoid pillow, maybe.
I'll set it up like one of those like people and put it in the car. That way I can drive in the carpool lane.
Perfect. All right. Do you have another question?
Any more questions for
Ask me anything. I don't care.
Yeah, see, I didn't prepare for this.
All right, that's fine. Let me leave it up to the audience. Audience, ask me a question.
Yeah, audience, ask Sarge a question because
While you're asking me a question, tell me about your YouTube page. I mean, not your YouTube page, your Twitter page, and tell me about your stand-up comedy.
Well, let's see. Stand-up comedy. I haven't done anything with that yet. I have a notebook that I kind of jot down ideas that could probably be turned into possible jokes, or just simple observations throughout the day that I've had. Like the one day I finally figured out that I was old because a song came on, and I'm like, oh, that takes me back. Like word for word, that takes me back. Like I was some 75-year-old sitting on a porch swing with a sweet tea in my hand, going, I remember when bread was a nickel.
Sweet tea's not even a thing up here. I mean, it is now, but it wasn't for the longest time. I had no idea.
Yeah. As far as a Twitter page, that's just me pretty much just anytime I find something funny or particularly amusing, I'll throw it up there, or if something comes to mind, I'll make a stupid video with it using the whole Snapchat filters, because those are those are more fun than people let on.
Okay. I wasn't big on Snapchat until recently, when I discovered that I could put the Snapchat videos on Twitter where all my followers are, and so I started doing that.
Right. That's pretty much what like prompted me. It's like, wait a minute, Sarge can wait. I can. All right. Yeah. No. Let me do this. I can outdo Sarge. No, I can't. I tried. I got that whole googly eye thing that goes on, and like there was one person that's like, that's so funny. I pee myself every time you do one of those videos. Okay.
All right. That's my niche. I'm gonna pee myself every time now.
Right. Absolutely.
Some questions. How tall are you? I am 5'11". How tall are you?
I am 6'5".
Are you fucking with me?
No, I'm
Jesus Christ, he's 6'5". We got to get a picture of this when you come to Boston.
Like I'm 6'5". I'm a big man.
that'll carry into the myth. I just met a bunch of people. I was saying at the beginning of the show, I met a bunch of people from Twitter when I was doing the fishing TV show yesterday, and every single one of them was like, "You're a lot taller than I thought you were," and I'm like, "How does this happen? Like, how short do you think I am in real life? What am I doing wrong with myself?"
Not gonna lie, if I was throwing a height at you, I probably would have said like 5'6", 5'7".
So weird, right? It's got to be my personality, I think. Sarge is cuter than he seems. Thank you, Ashley. I don't know what that means, but I respect you. Ashley's 5'6". What else? I don't know why she told me how tall she was. Nobody asked. Okay, next question. I'm kidding with you, Ashley. I'm just fucking with you. I remember when bread was 5 cents. That's not a question, and you are fired.
Absolutely.
Ice Bat needs a Sarge pillow. I don't know what Ice Bat is, but okay. Oh no, I do know what Ice Bat is. Yeah, Ice Bat can have a Sarge pillow. I think that'd be a good idea. No more questions. I think we're good.
As I say, they're probably just answering questions of their own now at this point.
Yeah, they're just answering their own questions. Like, I'm done.
Yeah, I'm done. That's you guys bored me. I'm gonna answer these questions myself.
All right. So, dude, thank you so much for coming on. You've been my biggest supporter since the beginning, and one of my biggest supporters. I can't say the biggest because,
well, metaphorically,
and even Rapunzel would probably be pretty mad about that. But you've been one of my biggest. Sarge is as tall as a fridge. So I made that joke when we were fishing. Whoever said that is part of the fishing community. Hello, my friend.
There we go.
No, you've been one of the biggest supporters, and I can't thank you enough. And for me, it was a pleasure to actually talk to you in real life versus, well, not real life, but in live.
I was gonna say live conversation.
DM in message over the last God knows how long. What is it? 8 months now.
I would say about 8 months or so. Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a long time. So thank you so much, and I hope you get some follows out of this. I know it's a Tuesday night or Wednesday night now, so it's probably going to be a slow burn, but I think we're going to get some definite views and watches out of this. And
I will say, as soon as the weekend hits, we're gonna blow.
Well, yeah, we're going to blast this. We're going to show everybody, everybody, and then you and I have also talked about you being on Citizen's Guide to the Supernormal at some point, and I still owe you a Dawn of the Dead video. I didn't forget. She's been a hard one to find, but
yeah.
Thank you for visiting me. Thank you for watching, and I love you. Have a good night.
All right, night, everybody.
Take it easy, man.
Take it easy, Sarge.